What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity here. I hope you guys are doing well. It's not just the Call of Duty community that is up in arms over AI integration in their games. It's also Fortnite. Now, recently, Fortnite has added the OG Fortnite map from 2017 when the game first released. The map that we all played when the game was gaining its popularity. So, of course, it's this nice trip down memory lane. It's a nice bit of nostalgia to go back and play the map again. But of course, with this map coming back and nostalgia being something to bait people in, the players came back as well. And as a result, the games were extremely competitive, extremely sweaty. And the developers noticed this. And they wanted to alleviate some of that sweat, some of that competitiveness. And they decided to add bots into the game. Now, I don't know enough about Fortnite to know whether or not bots have been a consistent factor in the Battle Royale mode. But it's very clear, judging by the way the discourse is trending online, this is not something that the player base currently wants. And honestly, this is exactly what I'm concerned about will happen to Call of Duty as well. And that's why I want to talk about it today. Not because I want to become a Fortnite YouTuber or start covering this game. It's because I'm fearful of what this bots situation will lead to in Call of Duty. Because I guarantee you that Activision has probably already tested it out, have already thought about it. Because again, it's all about chasing retention. It's all about chasing engagement. Because their algorithms show that engagement equals profit and revenue. And that's what they're chasing. They're not trying to chase the perfect game experience. That's done. That's over with. We know that. They're trying to chase dollars and cents. And the way they believe to do that is by maximizing engagement. So what better way to do that than to backfill games that aren't completely full in Black Ops 6 and ensure that every game is 6v6 so that people don't feel like they are on a team that is lopsided against the other. Because at the end of the day, what Call of Duty wants is they want that game to be as competitive as possible because it'll keep you playing longer. And if all of a sudden the team is imbalanced, let's say 6 players to 3, they know that it's going to tip in the favor of the team with 6 players. So if you can backfill that team with 3 players instead of with real players with AI immediately, less chance of those players on that team of 3 leaving. But it creates an inauthentic experience. And that's exactly what players are realizing with Fortnite, is this brand new bot integration to try to level the playing field and make the game feel more rewarding has done the opposite. It makes the game feel more empty, more inorganic, inauthentic. And that's problematic. That's the issue. Players feel that these wins they are getting now in Fortnite aren't as rewarding because they realize that part of what they've accomplished is beating a bunch of bots, which I don't know if you've played against bots in Call of Duty just loading up a private match. It's not super rewarding to drop nukes on them. It just really isn't, because it doesn't take any time or skill or effort. You just have to be a little bit smarter than the computer on recruit level. Wow, real tough stuff. So players are now not as excited about OG Fortnite as they were a couple days ago because the matchmaking has made it so. Because they try to perfect the matchmaking system. Guess what? Maybe the matchmaking system is perfectly imperfect the way it is. And those competitive, sweaty matches are just a result of a fan base coming back to enjoy the game. You already have skill-based matchmaking to an extent in Fortnite. I don't see the need of adding an AI element into it as well. And this is the issue. And this is where I think Call of Duty will take their game. They'll do it in Warzone. They'll do it in multiplayer. I mean, I've already seen bots being integrated into DBD, and I have my issue with that. But at the end of the day, that's them trying to put a band-aid on a bigger issue that game has. I don't think it's a great solution, but it's better than just letting that lobby rot as a result of someone leaving. It's completely different when it comes to a mode like Battle Royale, like 6v6 arena shooters. AI is not the answer. And these companies are going to continue to push it because for whatever reason, they believe this is going to help the metrics that result in higher revenues and higher profits. Remember this. It's not about you having the best game possible. It's about you being hypnotized into playing the game, into being manipulated into playing the game longer. That's what they want, because that results in their minds to more money. And that's what they're chasing. So what I'm learning from this Fortnite OG experiment is it's great to try to nostalgia bait. It's great to try to live off of your past success. But the worst way to do it is to also add an element of computer generation, of artificial intelligence into that experience that wasn't there originally. You know what would be the most rewarding thing right now is knowing how competitive the matches are in OG Fortnite and still being able to get a win. That would be so rewarding because you know you triumphed over some of the best players you'll see. Some great players. And that's what gaming is all about. That's why Battle Royales gained so much popularity a few years ago, and why they have stood the test of time is because those wins are as rewarding as ever. And that's important to a player base. They want to feel rewarded for being better than other people. It's bragging rights. Who wants bragging rights over a computer? No one. I don't sit here and beat the 250 elo bot on chess and say, wow, look at me, I beat Martin. I'm so good at chess. No, I realize that I'm terrible because my elo is at like 800. I'm a bad chess player. I'll admit it. That's fine. At least I have a way forward. At least I have a chance to get better. And when I win and I beat somebody who is a real human being, I feel so rewarded, so good about myself. And that's the same thing that goes for Fortnite. It's the same thing that goes for Call of Duty. And this blends very neatly into the whole SBMM situation as well, where we have a problem with the entire matchmaking system being unrewarding for the player base. I think it's time that we bring rewards back to players and stop trying to nickel and dime their engagement to optimize it. I'm sorry, it doesn't feel very optimized. Adding bots into a game does not optimize it. These are PvP games. I want to play against other people. I want to triumph over other people. Could you imagine if sports all of a sudden just threw a robot on the ice for hockey, or threw a robot on the field for football and said, hey, you know what? It's been a little hard for some people, so we want to make it easier. We're integrating AI into the game. I know it's a hyperbolic example, but I hope it helps illustrate the point that AI is not the solution to our problems. Creating better systems is the solution. Getting these developers to work harder instead of just trying to insert AI to solve every single one of their issues. That's not going to work. That's not going to pass. And I love the fact that the community had removed bots from OG trending on Twitter. I love the fact that the Call of Duty community has supported the voice actors of zombies so heavily, because they deserve that support. We deserve this amount of pushback. We cannot continue to see AI creeping its way into our video games, especially if they're not making it better. I can understand leveraging and utilizing AI tools if it's going to enhance the game, reduce the workload for your developers so they can truly maximize the experience for the player. But if all it's doing is maximizing the profits for your shareholders, I don't want any part of it. If all it's doing is putting a band-aid over a problem that the game has, I don't want to see that either. Get creative. Think outside the box to solve the matchmaking issues. Think outside the box to increase engagement. I don't know, maybe just make the game more enjoyable, Call of Duty. Try that first. I don't know. Fix your servers maybe. Who knows? Either way, the way I look at this situation as it pertains to Fortnite is a learning lesson. And one that I hope Activision actually acknowledges. They probably won't, but it'd be nice if they did. That AI is not the answer. Integrating AI is not going to solve their problems. It's not going to make things easier. If anything, it's going to cause the exact opposite of what they hope to see. And it's up to us, the community, to continue being upset about these types of integrations, because it doesn't make our experience better. It doesn't make the game better. It makes it less rewarding and doesn't make us want to play. But that's all I have to say on that topic, and I'm very curious to know what you guys think when it comes to OG Fortnite, when it comes to bots being integrated in Fortnite, and do you think we could see bots coming to Call of Duty? I know there was that conspiracy theory last year, and maybe they are already existing within the game, but I just mean them being notified or acknowledged in the game would be very interesting as well. So leave your comments down below in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you guys. I know Fortnite isn't my thing, so if I screwed anything up, please let me know with a comment down below. And as always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.